Hey everyone, Third Eye 88 here. Gonna show off Arachne just real quick. I kind of wanted to show off all her details, but because there's just so freaking much to her, I would have to spam everybody with a bunch of pictures or take a bunch of pictures and do at least one more detail shot, and I figured a video would just be simpler. So I am going to go around and show off some of her features. So first we have her face. Her pretty face. Yeah. You know you want to kiss it. Oh, that's a face only a mother could love. So, yeah, I use the Rudaka body simply because female figures are really hard to make, and I just did not have the time to mess with my own original one. But I kind of variated it. I recolored it to kind of fit a semi-basic color scheme that she has going. Red is more her predominant color with her abdomen and her body. I figured I'd go with red just to kind of simply because you've got all this red back here on her abdomen. Simply because of the large Lecon mask from the Battle for Metro Nui playset. Then down here you've got, I don't know how well this is going to come out on the video, but down here you've got the Turaga Duma mask. And, alright, I wasn't going to do anything, but I will lift her up so you can see. Yep, that's what's going on down there on her big fat ass. And for the record, she can hold up her abdomen, which is why the actuator shock thingies are there and all the support there. So if you hold her from her thorax, this will stay up. But because I don't have anything really holding, I just stuck a tire there, just simply for support. Like I said, I kind of rushed everything that I did to set her up. It was kind of a spur of the moment thing to set up the audience with the Queen photo shoot that I did. So I just stuck some balloon tires down there just to hold her up, to keep her from, to make it look like she was standing, which was an idea that Maple Master gave me. So thanks for that, Aiden. Then yeah, you got a thorax here with all the Paraka heads grouped in there, and the front two are actually connected down so the spines actually hold up the body piece there. As you'll see, it really isn't just the spine that I used. I actually recreated their bodies using the correct torsos, and I tried to get the correct limb color there, but on a few of them I had used the proper color, like the blue one, the that color blue was used on Viscera, and over here on Brown, over here I used some of them on Atlas, so I wasn't able to get everything quite the way it was supposed to be colored. But the torsos are recreated to be the Paraka torsos. And then to kind of bring back the Paraka theme, I got the correct foot pieces on each one of them. I just wanted to have that Paraka theme spread throughout the leg, and then I stuck Vizirac heads on each leg, simply because they're cool and they're spider-like, and I initially thought about having actual, Visurak legs coming off of each of the actual legs, but I ended up using most of the limb pieces and whatnot on the rest of Arachne, so that couldn't really come together quite like I wanted to. Plus it was more hassle than I was willing to put in. I'm just like, nah, forget it. She's got enough crazy insanity going on already. I'm already steering the children enough to leave that off. So here's her back. That's actually how I hold up her head, which is really heavy with her giant cranium thingy. I'm not exactly sure what that is. It just looks cool, and I put it on there to give her some height relative to her length and width. She needed a little more height, so I gave it to her. And that was actually a concept I came up with really early on in the process. I really like the way those all looked strung together on Alien Spaceship, so I kind of brought that look back for this MOC. That was the thought process there. And something else that's very important to mention is that Arachne has the back claws or back spikes or whatever you want to call them, the suffering. I actually kept that part together this whole time and wanted to use that again somewhere else, so I left that together, and when it came time to build her, I'm like, yes, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with that. Pretty much just as soon as I decided to do a Dritter MOC, I knew I was going to use that. I knew I was going to use this. The whole concept came together from, as Aiden puts it, staring too long at one piece. I stared too damn long at this damn giant Lecon mask, and I'm like, I've got to use that on something. So I figured, what better use than a freaking spider abdomen? It's the right shape, it's a good size, and then I had the Thok mask from the Paraka Stronghold playset that I ended up using as her thorax, which came out really nicely, considering all the other Parakas are huddled around it. And then the Dooman mask down there. So that concept came out really well. Let's see, what else does she have? So she's got her lantern down here, which is the main lantern piece is Jake's design, or Wolf Boss X. That's his design. I just improved it slightly by what'd I do with this? Okay, well, all I really did was add the chain. There's also supposed to be a lamp switch, but I think that fell off actually. That's somewhere around here, yeah. And then we have Mateo Net down here, which I will show him off. Mateo Net. Yeah, I don't have leg strings on him. I thought about doing I couldn't get leg strings to attach to this operation bar. So what I thought about doing was having it so she used two hands to operate them, but I kind of liked having the idea She had a marionette in one hand, a lantern in the other, and if she really wanted to kill you, she had 6 different ways to do it, plus whatever else you can imagine. You know, she'd probably shoot fire or whatever out of her face. You know, she's got her front legs, definitely. She could always put the lantern down and just punch you in the face. Or, you know, whatever. If you really pissed her off, she might put the marionette down. In which case, you're screwed anyways. I mean, you're screwed right from the beginning, you know. But, if you really pissed her off, yeah. So. Then we have a little Hiderball over here. Oh my god, look, he's so tiny compared to her. Giant, massive, evil monster. Hiderball. Giant, massive, evil monster. Hiderball. Yep. So, there you go. There's Arachne. There's Hiderball. There's a dead Stormer. Haha. Because Hero Factory sucks. And, let's see. Then there's a bunch of dead other stuff, which you can recognize. So, yay! Hooray for dead stuff. Dead stuff is always cool. So, alright, well, that's it for me on this slight semi-mock review. So, peace out, bitches.